back to my channel. I just filmed an eyebrow tutorial, so if you would like to see how I got my brows looking like this, then keep watching. Okay, so this is my eyebrow with nothing on it. So what I use to fill in my eyebrows is the Anastasia brow pomade in dark brown. So this one, and this is what it looks like on the inside. I've used it quite a bit, but that's what it looks like. And then I also use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow brush. It's number 14, so it has the spoolie on that end and then the sharp brush side on that end. So I have like 2 or 3 steps to my eyebrows. So what I like to do is just take some of the pomade or pomade, I don't really know how people say it, but basically what I do first is line the bottom of my brow, because I have a bit missing like down here at the front, so I just line it first and go all the way under my eyebrow and then go right to the end. So my eyebrows are quite thick already, like I like the shape of my eyebrow, so I don't like to change it too much. I just like to fill in the little empty bits. So with the same bit of product, try and line the top, and I feel like lining the top is what makes my eyebrows look a lot thicker than they were, because I have a lot of like bold bits on the top. So I'm just picking up a bit more product and just line around the top. And then the arches, this is where I either like change up the arch or leave it how it is, but because I'm going for like more of a natural brow look, because I'm going out for dinner with some friends tonight, I'm just gonna stick to the natural shape of my brow, but maybe just add a tiny little bit of an arch just to give a bit of a nicer shape to my eyebrow. So that's what it kind of looks like when I've finished like filling it. And if there's any like little bits that you've missed, you can just go in with a little bit more product and fill in the little bits of the brow. So I don't like to put much product at the front here, because then I use whatever excess I have left on my brush to just push like up the front, but leaving, like, you do a bit like hair strokes in the front, but leaving it with less product on than the back of the eyebrow, because you don't want to look too like bold at the front. So then what I do is use the spoolie end and just brush up that line that we made at the start of the brow, just so there's no like harsh lines. And if you look, it looks a little bit like red and messy, but that's what we're going to clear up later. So you can probably hear some like crackling in the video, like in the camera. I don't know what happened, but the camera started like making this weird crackling noise, so I just thought I'd do a voiceover for the rest of it. So this is what my brow looked like after I finished filling it in, and now I'm going to take this flat brush and some concealer, and then what I'm going to do is just outline my eyebrow on the top and the bottom with this concealer, and it's the Kiko concealer. I'll link it down below. I'm not sure which shade it's in, but what I do is just put a bit of it on the back of my hand and then outline the bottom and then the top of my eyebrow. So here at the end, can you see there's like a bit of leftover product from where I've like wiped it down. So what I do is just cover that up with a bit of the concealer as well, and that just gets rid of the bit at the end. And then at the front here, what I do is do the monobrow bit, like cover that up with concealer, just to like make it match and stuff, and get rid of the bit of product that was at the front of the eyebrow that we brushed out with the spoolie. And then I take excess product, as you can see here, and just push it up in the front, and then that gives the effect of having a bit of like a lighter eyebrow at the front, so it's not all like a block colour on your whole eyebrow and make your eyebrow look really like sluggy and thick. After I've finished filling in and outlining my eyebrows, I just take some clear brow gel and gel all the hairs down, because my eyebrows are quite long and thick, so I have to cut them at the end. So the eyebrow hairs on the end of my eyebrows stick out a bit. So as you can see now, gelling them down just stops the view of the sticking out hairs on the end of my eyebrow, and it just makes everything look a lot cleaner. So just wanted to show you the difference between my two eyebrows. As you can see, one of them's filled in, one of them's not. The one that isn't filled in, as you can see now, is quite sporadic. And is sporadic a word? I don't even know, but it's like bold at the bottom, and like I have quite, like it's quite thin at the bottom, and as you can see now, like there's a lot of missing hairs, and I just think it looks so much nicer once I filled them in, and you can see now the difference between the two, like the shape and everything. It just looks a lot nicer, I think. So this is what both eyebrows look like once they're done. So obviously everyone's heard the phrase, eyebrows are sisters not twins, so my eyebrows are not exactly the same, but I try and make them look as close as possible. But yeah, this is how I do my eyebrows, and I hope you enjoyed it and you find this useful. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Every like and every subscription helps. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.